So hello and welcome back to Griffith's Production, where there's a whole load of teasers, stories and chaos. So in this video it's a little bit different. So I am making this video on if Meena returned to the village. What would happen? Would it explode on social media? Would it, how would it come about? How would Emmerdale reveal it? Would they do it as a surprise or over a post or in an episode, or would Meena just randomly pop up? But anyway, let's just get on with it and let's talk about it and what would happen. What would happen with the episode? Would it be bigger than any other episode of Emmerdale in history? Or would something change about it? And I want to know your thoughts. So I feel like if Meena ever did return to Emmerdale, I feel like Emmerdale would. I would like to say it could go either way. They could either do a surprise reveal, which is what soaps are good at, especially Emmerdale, EastEnders, Hollyoaks, Corrie, whatever, are really good at doing surprise reveals. But I do think that Emmerdale would give some sort of hint on their Instagram of a prison door slamming, or someone with long hair like Meena, or a prison tracksuit, or they'd give a little teaser. They wouldn't confirm it. They'd give a teaser just to make us think. I mean, the more we keep going on and on and on at them, waiting for more, I think they would finally reveal her in an episode that we'd see Manpreet, someone with boots like Manpreet, or a long coat like Manpreet, walk into a prison in the trailer, and that'll be it. It will be hello again, and that will be it. It will just cut to coming soon on Emmerdale. But I would like to see a massive, I feel like the whole of Emmerdale fans, any Emmerdale fan would absolutely blow up. Bringing Meena back would be the rating and the bringing Meena back into this amazing soap that I haven't watched since she left in 2022 in April. Bringing her back would be the biggest thing that Emmerdale have ever done. They've recently brought Graham Foster back from the dead. So if that can happen, Meena can come back from prison. Yes, as you may remember, if for those who can't remember or don't know or think she's dead, she's not dead. Meena Jutla is currently in prison. She is serving a life sentence with a maximum of 75 years. She's done 3 years already. It's 4 years this April, and she's got 72 years left, but 71 after this. So she's still got quite a few years left in prison. But I would be shocked. I want this to happen. After getting the news that Wentworth is returning for a spin-off, this is the news that I think would complete my life even more. It would be amazing. So I think the first person who would find out about Meena's return in the village is Manpreet. The village, the police or the authorities or whoever would have to let Meena's sister Manpreet know that Meena is out of prison and escaped, or she's been let out on day release, or she's. But in Meena's case, it probably will be escaped. But you tell me, how would Manpreet react to that? How would Manpreet react to knowing that her sister's on the outside and she's a formerly convicted on-the-run criminal? Would Manpreet be scared? Which I think she would be, because she knows that Meena has got a grudge for her about sending her to prison for the rest of her life. I do think that Manpreet will sort of feel some sort of sorry for Meena and maybe try and be on the police and the government side to try and catch Meena. So she might say to Meena, okay, she might see Meena in the village hiding and say, quick, come in here. and then get her in, and then like make her feel really settled, and like she's like no one can get to her. And then I think Manpreet will dob her into the police. So this is how I would picture Meena's return. So the police would ring Manpreet or visit Manpreet in person and say, we have some news that your sister Meena Jutla is on the run. She has escaped lawful custody. We have no idea. We've got officers everywhere, helicopters. There's riot vans, everything going everywhere. There's riot vans, helicopters circling the village. The whole village goes on. No. It is then spread on the news that Meena has escaped prison. Meena, everyone is shocked. Dawn, Billy, Victoria, and Jacob, Priya, just everyone in that village is absolutely gobsmacked that Meena Jutla, the village's most evilest serial killer that they've even had since John Sugden recently, is basically on the run and could turn up any possible moment. And then I think the whole village would be on complete lockdown. The villagers would not be able to move. They would have to stay on in their village, in their houses. They can't come out. There's police blocking every single entrance and exit to that village. There's armed officers, everything, snipers, there's everything. There's people hiding away from the village. Even near the barn that she held Manpreet and Vinny hostage. There's everything. The whole village is just full of absolute chaos. And it could be like that for days, maybe months, maybe weeks. But I do feel like Meena will eventually pop back to the village. Meena is not going to hesitate. Meena does not care that the police will be looking for her. She doesn't care. She will avoid the police as much as possible, as she possibly can. Meena will then go to the village, hide in every single dustbin or anything, or try and disguise herself to look like a woman, like a different woman to Meena, to herself. She will then bypass the police in some sort of way, or get in the boot of someone's car, of a local that she doesn't know and that doesn't know her. She will then sneak into the back of Manpreet's house and surprise Manpreet, giving her a big shock of her life. And then I would then picture, this is how it all ends. Meena then takes Manpreet hostage and basically opens the door and has a gun or a knife or something sharp pointed to Manpreet, up against Manpreet's neck or head. Manpreet is screaming for the rest. Manpreet is screaming like mad. Manpreet is absolutely scared out of her life. All the armed police, all the helicopters, turn down, and basically all eyes are on Meena. All eyes are on Meena. Then Meena makes demands. Meena makes that she wants a helicopter out of here. She wants to be moved out of the village for good. The police then tell Meena, say, Miss Jutla, please calm down. The police try and beg for Meena to calm down and say that isn't going to happen. There is no way we are getting you a helicopter. You are an escaped convict. You are on the run. You spent nearly 4 years in prison, and you are going back to a super maximum prison that you cannot move from. Then Meena pulls the biggest stunt of her life. She then says, if you do not make my demands happen, I will kill Manpreet. And then the police say, you're not going to do that because you know it will just make things worse for you, Miss Jutla. Then all of a sudden, Meena pulls the trigger and pushes Manpreet towards the police. Tells Manpreet turns around towards Meena, and Meena shoots Manpreet in the back of the head, or in the head, in the top of her forehead. Meena shoots her, and Manpreet is dead. Then in the last scene, Meena turns around to the police and says, I don't think I was bluffing. Do you? Then the police tell Meena to put her arms in the air and get on the ground. Meena then obeys. Meena gets on the ground, puts her hands behind her back. The police run to her and drag her back to the police van. And everyone is free. So let me know in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Would you be happy to see Meena Jutla back in the Emmerdale village? Do you want her to escape from prison and recreate the scene that I've just mentioned? Or would you like to see her back and maybe be redeemed? That she wants forgiveness from Manpreet? She's feeding her a load of bull and saying that she wants to put the past behind her, and she's paid for what she's done. She's seen redemption, and she's got redemption. Or are you one of these people that want to see Meena stay in prison for the rest of her life because that is where she needs to stay to pay for her crimes? Or do you want to see her return, but not for another 4 or 5 years, and maybe return when she's been in prison for 10 years? And then return. But I would love to see your comments and your theories, because I want to see them Emmerdale, them Meena Jutla, like, big fans of Meena. I want to see them people of Meena, them fans of Meena, tell me what you think. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope you like this video, because I just had to do this. This is one of the videos that I had to do. But yeah, so if you have any recommendations on any videos you want me to do, please do not be afraid to comment below this video or private message me. I am on Instagram, and I will leave the links to my usernames for all social media links down below in the description box for you to message and tell me what video you want me to do, or if there's anything you want me to react to, or anything you want me to say my theories about, or whatever, then go for it, because I love making my viewers happy. But I will see you all very soon.